Hey there YouTube, ImogenHearts here, and today I am going to be showing you guys a review on one of my all-time favorite foundations. So, clue, I already love it, so that's going to be the review. But this is on Neutrogena's Healthy Skin Foundation. I wanted to do a review on this because A, I've been requested to do a lot more reviews on foundations or products, and B, because this is probably one of my favorite foundations of all time. So I just wanted to share my thoughts and opinions with you guys on this and show you an application. I am wearing it right now and my skin just feels so glowy and dewy and just good. It definitely is a foundation that I feel has not helped my skin, but it just keeps it from clogging my pores. It doesn't, if I use certain foundations, my face, I can start to feel my face becoming like polluted, and with this my face just stays feeling fresh and clean all day. And this is, you can find this at pretty much any drugstore that's going to be selling Neutrogena, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS. It just all depends on what your drugstore carries. And I use mine in Classic Ivory because I'm pale and pasty, but this color matches me to a T. It matches me perfectly. Neutrogena, I love that. I feel like I always can match myself with Neutrogena. It's not a hard, I don't have to spend a lot of time figuring out what matches me. Their colors are just, I think their colors are very rich and great colors. So, I've seen some negative things about this, and I had to get it for myself to test it out. I've had this product for about probably a month and a half, almost 2 months now, and I have to say I'm so happy and pleased with it. I give it a 5 out of 5 unicorn heads, and I just absolutely adore this foundation. It's with titanium dioxide sunscreen, a broad spectrum SPF of 20, so you don't have to worry about applying a sunscreen beforehand. Your foundation has it right there packed inside the little bottle, and it is an antioxidant blend. It says keeps skin looking young and healthy. I must say that it does, because it's not clogging my pores, it's not causing my face to break out, it sits on my skin so nice, and I absolutely adore this foundation. So I wanted you guys to be able to see how I apply and the difference, and it's pretty incredible the difference that this foundation makes for it being such like a lightweight foundation. This isn't heavy or cakey at all. It just has this nice just feel to it. It's, like I said, it's not heavy. It feels like my own skin. I feel like I'm in my own skin. I don't feel like I have a layer of makeup on my skin, even though my makeup's pretty dramatic. But I absolutely adore this, and to see the application of it and how I really feel about it, keep on watching. Okay, so to start off, I have no primer on my face whatsoever. I'm just going to be taking my foundation and I'm going to pour it. I just have this. This is a top to a candle from Walmart, I believe. I just pour an adequate amount onto the top of my pan. It's just easier that way. It's like a little mini helper palette for me. And then I'm going to be taking I'm going to be using a brush today, and I'm just going to be using the F60 from Sigma. And just take a little bit of that and just start applying this to the face. And I'm just going to do 1/2 so you can see the difference that it makes on my face. So I'm going to apply this. Upon applying, I really like that this foundation doesn't set or dry extremely quick. That's a pet peeve of mine when it comes to foundations. I need to be able to work and to play with it, be able to move it and maneuver it around my face. I don't like to be rushing to do this. And as you can see, it just is really good at canceling out redness. The problems I have with my skin are I have large pores and I have a lot of redness in my skin. So I've got a lot of red blotches or patches on my face. So this really covers and conceals that. And this is a very buildable foundation, which I like as well. Some days I need a little more coverage than others, so this really just helps with that, being able to build it. If I need a medium, a light, or even a heavy coverage, this is going to help me be able to do that. So I read where it says that it's like a medium coverage, and it is a medium coverage, but like I said, if you need to, you can build this to be a heavier coverage. As you can see, the difference from one side of my face to the other, it's pretty great difference. This is just a wonderful, wonderful foundation. I absolutely adore this foundation and what it does for my skin, and how well it covers. It's just so great. Sometimes I will wear this without a concealer, and I'm a person that is a concealer freak, so I need that concealer, but with this, the coverage is just so wonderful without feeling heavy or cakey. It is a very light feeling foundation. I don't feel like I have 100 pounds of foundation on my face, and just the difference, you can see, get a little closer, you can see this looks so polished as opposed to all my blotchy redness, and especially in my eye area, I am extremely dark eyes, and how well it just covers my dark circles even. It just creates this flawless canvas for your face. This foundation is just so wonderful. You already know how I feel about it. So I'm going to apply this to the other side of my face, and then you can see when I'm done. Okay, so I have it applied to my entire face now. As you can see, the coverage is phenomenal. I no longer have my red blotchy parts of my face, and my eyes have brightened up quite a bit. Now I'm just going to take, this is just a powder brush from e.l.f., and it's from their like premium line, and I just take this with any foundation I have, and I buff all of the, if there were brush strokes or anything like that, this is a great brush to just buff out any lines that you created and just make it look a little more flawless and like natural skin. So I'm just buffing this out into my hairline, things like that. Okay, so now I have two drawbacks to this foundation. These are the only things that I can find wrong with this foundation, because it doesn't make me feel cakey. It's just super dewy and fresh and light. I absolutely love what this does to my skin. It gives it that glow, that dewy glow. The only problem I do have with this foundation is there is no pump. You are just pouring it straight out, which I can look past if it's a great foundation, so I can look past this, but it is kind of like, wish this had a pump. There's other Neutrogena that have pumps, and I was just really disappointed the Healthy Skin did not have a pump. The only other drawback is if I do not set this with a powder, my skin kind of feels like a little tiny bit tacky. Not tacky, but just like that dewy feel just a little bit. So what I like to do is just throw a finishing powder on the top. This is translucent. It doesn't add any color, anything like that. And this is just my Makeup Forever powder, and that takes that completely away. I don't have that issue anymore. And I set all my foundations with powder anyhow, so this isn't like a problem for me, but that would be the only like drawback. If you were someone who wears your foundation without any powder, just be aware that it might just feel a little bit tacky. I keep saying tacky, but it's not tacky. It just feels almost a little bit wet. It's just dewy. I guess is the word, is dewy. So this is my face without any contouring or blush or anything like that. And this is the final look of my skin. When I started off, you saw on the side of my face, it was so red and blotchy, and I'm just very uneven. And this just gives you a nice, even tone to your skin. It feels great. Once that powder's on, it just feels great. It's lightweight. It's very buildable, so if you need a heavier coverage, you can achieve that with this foundation. It is so great on my skin. I can't really tell you how much I love this, and it gives me just, I feel glowy all day. So I definitely recommend this foundation for just about anybody. It doesn't break me out. It does have SPF in it. I truly just cannot say enough good things about this foundation. It is wonderful. It is fairly inexpensive. It can be found at Walmart, any of your drugstores, Walgreens, CVS, things like that, anywhere they carry Neutrogena. And it's just an all-around great foundation. And the longevity of it, it lasts me all day. Like I said, I don't need to reapply powder or anything like that. It just sets, it like melts into your skin, and it just gives you this nice, beautiful glow throughout the day. So I can't say enough good things about this foundation. Let me know down below what you thought, if you agree with me that you love it or if you dislike it. I would like to know the reasons why. I've read a couple of different reviews, and everything's kind of, when it comes to online reviews, it's hard for me to judge a foundation based on online reviews. I mean, I look for the general consensus of everything, but it's really hard because people will say like such off-the-wall things about the foundations or about the product that I just have to experience it for myself. And some of the things that they're saying online, I'm like, I don't see this at all. I don't feel cakey at all. That one of the reviews they said what it was like the cakiest foundation they'd ever used, and I'm like, feels great on me. I don't feel cakey. It's such a lightweight formulation that I just don't see that. So if you do dislike the foundation, please let me know. I would love to actually hear what your thoughts are on it. So yeah, any comments or questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right up there if you want to see more videos from me when they're coming out. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and my Instagram page to see what I'm doing in my day-to-day life. I love all my Instagram followers. You guys are so great. I love the comments you make. You guys literally just lift my day. It makes me so happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll be seeing you on my next video. Thanks so much for watching, YouTube. Bye, you guys.